friends, and welcome back to TurtleQueenGaming and to If My Heart Had Wings. I suppose we were still picking out a club to join. I don't know if we'll get a choice or if it's going to automatically choose for us. So far we haven't made it to any choices yet. We're still in the intros. Okay, so well then, maybe I should head back. By the time I had finished watching the various clubs, the sky was orange as the sun was setting. Oh, there you are! Ageha was at the school gates. Ageha looks towards me and points the cell phone she was holding at me. I thought that if you were still here, we could leave together. I called you several times, but you didn't answer! I told Ageha that I would take a look at the club activities before leaving. Can you look at the call history? I left it at the dormitory. Huh? Why? That defeats the purpose of having a cell phone! Doesn't it say in the school rules that you can't bring your cell phones to school? Yes, that's true, but does anyone actually follow that rule? Technically, I think you're just supposed to not use cell phones at school. They expect you to be able to call your parents after school. It's alright if you don't get caught, it seems. In my case, I'm not so worried about the school rules, just that it's just too bothersome to carry a cell phone around with me. Even though I got your number, it doesn't mean anything. How do you know my number? 5 years ago, when I left Kazagura, I was still just a kid, so I didn't have a cell phone. I got it from Anchan earlier. He gave me your text address too, so I can bombard you with texts. What? Don't bother, it's too much hassle. Writing text on a cell phone is too fiddly, which is the real pain, and so I don't really like it. But it looks like Ageha isn't listening to me and has started walking on ahead. Okay, shall we head back? I feel the complete opposite. I hate talking on the phone. It stresses me out. I'd rather text. How was your first day at the new school? It seems like an interesting school. It was different from the sports school or regular schools and had a special kind of atmosphere. Everyone looks like they enjoy it, and it's, how should I say, like they come here just to hang out? You could say that. Everyone comes here because there are things they want to do. Things they want to do. Have you found a club you want to join? I don't know. There were a few that seemed interesting, though. Here, the sports clubs aren't that great, so you might find them kind of lacking. What do you do, Ageha? I'm in the robot club. We make robots and enter contests. Robots? That sounds interesting, too. You're always welcome, Maui. Yeah, I'll think about it. Well then, I'm going this way. Isn't your place around here? Yeah, but I moved. Didn't you know that, Kazami? Did you know that Kazami Shopping Street is no longer there because of the reconstruction? No way, seriously? They've made a huge shopping mall. My family's shop has moved there too. I'll take you there when we have a day off, okay? See you tomorrow. Oh, hey. What? Thanks for everything today. It's fine, it's fine. If you just buy me a parfait next time, it'll be enough. No, I mean, that you're the same way towards me in the past. Ah, sure. That was a big help. Me too. Apart from your appearance, you haven't changed a bit. And your appearance isn't that bad either. This is leaking some secret information, but today a few girls asked me to give them your phone number. Seriously? Correction. You've got quite an eye for the ladies, haven't you, Aoi? So what? I didn't have that kind of thing at the all-boys school. Well, it proves that you're a normal, healthy boy. In the time since we last met, you've grown up. Ageha looked happy as she said that. So have you. To be honest, I thought she would have grown up to be more rough and tomboyish. That's right. Ageha started smiling quietly. Looking at that innocent smile reminded me of how Ageha was when we were still just a kid. Welcome back, Aoi. Yeah. See you again tomorrow, old buddy. Did she punch me? She did. Ouch! She gave me a great big slap on the back. See ya! Ageha gave me a big wave and turned to the corner. Ouch, you doofus. She might have gotten a little cuter, but she hasn't really changed much on the inside. Welcome back, huh? Her attitude hasn't really changed since before, and somehow I felt that it had saved me. Krr. After Ageha and I went our separate ways, I did the shopping for dinner on the way back. It's gonna be hot again tomorrow, so I have to give them some food that will give them stamina. Enthusiastically, I put the menu together in my head. Oh no, I forgot to buy milk! There was a convenience store right in front of me. 5 years ago, it was a tobacconist? Yeah, there was a tobacconist here. It's a little expensive, but I don't have time to go back to the supermarket, I thought to myself. Hey, Katori! The automated doors opened and the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure left the shop. She had a bag on her lap and had a smile on her face, which was the exact opposite of cool. She didn't notice me and went back in the direction of the dormitory. It's her. She didn't go to school, so what's she doing? I gave up on buying milk and followed Katori. When she got back to the dormitory, Katori opened the front door just slightly. Hat! Hat! She called Hat from the other side of the door and spoke to him about something. She was sneaking around and seemed really suspicious. Go and see if he's here or not. You know, that guy, that mean boy. Is she talking about me? This is a girl's dormitory, so I'm the only boy here. I don't remember being mean, though. I don't know why, but it would appear that she is sneaking around to avoid being found by me. If that's how you feel. I headed for the back door of the dormitory. I'll hide in the kitchen for now. Shh. If this is about me, tell her I'm not here. Hmm? I doubt that he got the message, but wiggled his butt as he left the dining hall and headed for the entrance. While I'm waiting in ambush, I put the food I bought in the fridge. After a little while... Looks like he's not here, alright. When Katori came into the dining hall, she went straight for the cupboard and took out a spoon. Without taking out a dish, she stayed seated in her wheelchair. She put the shopping bag from the convenience store on the table. Inside was... Hargendarch? Needless to say, it was top quality ice cream. Fucking Hargendarch! Not only that, but it was family-sized. It's the big pot that cost 2,500 yen. She opened the lid in her right hand and had the type of spoon that you eat things like curry with. I'm finally gonna do it! What? Katori's spoon was still above the smooth surface of the Hargendarch when she dug a big hole into it. One scoop like that would be about 100 yen, and she stuffed the whole thing in one mouthful. I'm so happy! Treating yourself is important. She brought her hand to her cheek as though she was flooded with happiness from the bottom of her heart. What is she doing? Seeing what she was doing made hiding and watching her seem pretty ridiculous. Without knowing I was watching, Katori began to shovel more ice cream like a construction machine. Nom nom nom. Even if it was only 105 yen ice cream, you'd savor the flavor more than that. It's so yummy! With the next mouthful of ice cream, Katori settled over her head, holding her temples. I'm okay, just a little brain freeze. To be able to get brain freeze from eating too much Hargendarch is the very height of luxury. During this little pause, Katori opened up her notebook. There was something written there. I sneaked up a little closer to behind her. Shh. Next to the... Okay, yeah, next to the words, eat as much Hargendarch as I want. Katori happily wrote the word done. Well, it's obviously a bucket list. Mission complete. It seemed to be some sort of list. Things I want to do. That was the title, and there were bullet points below. Struck the head of a big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride it around on its back. Fill the bath with water and swim in it like a pool. Pie throwing. And so on. Among those was, go and see Windmill Hill. With done written next to it. What is this? Yeah. Whoa! Katori's scream pierced from my right ear and out my left. What are you doing? Why are you here? I was here before you were. But there's no way. Her mouth was open in shock and she looked at Hat. Well, I guess it's no good sending a duck to scout the place out. Even if he was able to completely grasp what his responsibility was, there's no way he could convey the message. Katori seemed ashamed and looked away. I'm sorry I surprised you. You were sneaking around, so I wondered what you were doing. I didn't mean to spoil her personal enjoyment. You really are mean. I went back to the kitchen to get things ready for dinner. Katori's face seemed to say, now it only tastes half as good, as she sulkily ate the ice cream. Why are you taking time off school? I caught a cold! Cough, cough. She's blatantly lying. Was someone who caught a cold be eating ice cream? I'm the dorm mother, you know. I have to make sure the boarding students are in the right kind of lifestyle. I don't remember accepting you as the dorm mother. Anyway, isn't it strange for a boy to be a dorm mother? Swoosh. She went to the trouble of turning around so that she could point at me. If you want to call me dorm father, then that's fine by me. Katori turned back around and went back to enjoying her ice cream. If you weren't at school, then where were you? I softened my tone a little as I asked her. It's got nothing to do with you. Did you go back to Windmill Hill? She's ignoring me and eating her ice cream. It has got something to do with me. I won't accept you as the dorm mother. I don't mean that. Yesterday, if I hadn't been passing by, where would you be right now? If you're not careful in a place like that, then maybe nobody would have come. If you can't move your wheelchair, what would you have done by yourself? Do you still think it's got nothing to do with me? I'm not accusing her of anything. That's why I try to speak as gently as possible, so as not to sound too harsh. However, I showed her how serious I was. Look, I said thank you, didn't I? For me to thank anyone is extremely rare, you know. It's true. It's as rare as a giant salamander. You should be the one thanking me. Are you proud of that? If you think that people would be happy because it's so rare, you're severely mistaken. Katori seemed daunted by the sound argument, to put down the spoon and started thinking seriously. But because I'm like this, I can't do anything. That's not true. You've been rolling around like crazy. You just had a bad day. It's like if any girl would have twisted her ankle and got stuck up there. Do you want some ice cream? It's really expensive. No, I don't. I sounded a little mean, so Katori became tearful all of a sudden. Her cheeks were quavering and she desperately tried to hold back tears. Hey, I'm sorry. I was joking. Don't make that face. It's nothing. I'm fine. That's right. See? You're fine. Hat quacked as though he was trying to cheer Katori up. I wouldn't tell you to say thank you, would I? It's just that if you go out without telling anyone where you're going, it's kind of dangerous, you know? She wiped the corner of her eye a little with her finger. I understand, but I don't want to understand. Do I have to understand? Somehow, that's what the look on her face said. She put the spoon down and went to leave the dining hall. Where are you going? I'm going to wash my face. It's all sticky around my mouth from I've been eating ice cream. She closed the notebook and put it on her lap. Then a piece of paper fell from the notebook. You dropped something. Katori looked as if she hadn't heard and left the dining hall. Hat went after her. As the sound of the wheelchair grew further away, I let out a big sigh. Maybe I said too much. It's just that I was really worried about her. I don't know anything about what's going on with Katori, so perhaps I was unnecessarily interfering. Wait. Speaking of which, she was wearing her uniform. However, she was wearing her own clothes yesterday when she went to Windmill Hill. Could it be that she's actually planning on going to school? That's possible, isn't it? As I thought of that, I felt my mood lighten a little, and I picked up the piece of paper that she had dropped. Huh? For a moment, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was a notice for withdrawal from school. Where's she gonna go? Hey, cheer up, Aoi! I was depressed while I was cleaning up after dinner. Kanako came to comfort me. Why did everyone leave so much uneaten? It was really tasty, though! For tonight's dinner, Kanako was the only one who ate all of her food. Without exception, everyone else left something uneaten. Tomorrow, I will make even more tasty food. So tasty that no one will leave anything uneaten. Well, you're probably not making dainty enough portions for these girls. I felt renewed determination, and then the duck came waddling into the dining hall. Hello, Senior Hat! I see, you're hungry? Aoi, did you have something for him to eat? Excuse me, goodness. There are some vegetables left over. That'll do. Kanako took the leftover vegetables and fed them to Hat. Is this duck her pet? Are you allowed to have pets here? No, he's no one's pet. He's been living here since before I came here. It's not clear who brought him here or when. That's why I call him Senior Hat. So the owner must have been keeping him. No, that's not it either. She said Hat just appeared one day. That's why, rather than being a pet, he's more like a housemate. Katori also called him a housemate. It's a mystery. Yeah, because he's not anybody's specific pet. Like, he wouldn't be going with anyone. He just lives there, in that house. Once she had finished feeding Hat, Kanako got out of her seat. Okay, I think I'll go take a bath. Don't go walking around in your underwear again, okay? Huh? Why not? Come on, it's summer. No. Spoil sport. No. You can't do that to me. Kanako gave me a quick insult and left the dining hall. Why does everyone have to insult me just before they leave? I felt a little hurt as I cleaned the dishes. This time, it was Katori poking her head into the dining hall. It was almost as if she was waiting for Kanako to leave before she came in. She doesn't seem to get along well with her, so maybe she really was waiting for her to leave. I thought she might have to come to have dinner, but she appeared to be looking for something. She's looking under the table. Hat, you're in the way! She went around the table once and then came past the counter in front of me. Hey, have you seen a piece of paper? No, I haven't. What kind of paper? Paper is paper. Are you sure you haven't seen it? Positive. Katori groaned while staring at my face as if she were trying to see if I was telling the truth. With a straight face, I wiped the dishes with a towel. With no way to check, she went to look elsewhere. I put your dinner in the fridge, heat it up in the microwave, and eat it later, okay? I couldn't help lying to her. The thing she was looking for was the withdrawal notice that I'd picked up. People were worried that if it carries on like this, she'll stop coming altogether. It looks like she's not really enjoying school. Ageha's words crossed my mind. It looks like Katori really is planning to drop out of school. What am I doing? Why didn't I give the withdrawal notice back to her? There I stood, not even really understanding those feelings myself. Extended the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Jeez. Good morning! Early in the morning, the doorbell chimed, so I went to open it, and there I saw Ageha. What are you doing here? So you really are the dorm mother. she remarked as she saw me wearing an apron. This place, it's the witch's mansion, isn't it? It's a student dormitory for our school, huh? Ageha focused on the word student dormitory as if questioning their suitability, as she gazed at the magnificent entrance. I was surprised too, to think that I would become the caretaker of such a place we used to sneak into when we were kids. It's nice. I might like it here too. If I were living here with you, Aoi, it would definitely be fun. Why did you come here? I asked while guessing that perhaps she had come to invite me to walk to school with her. She is, after all, my #1 best friend. Oh yeah, I came to ask Katori to come to school with me. I was wrong. Miss Alul? Who's Miss Alul? No, it's nothing. While blushing due to the misunderstanding, I looked back to Katori's room. Looks like she still hasn't woken up. Even if she gets up now and takes her time eating breakfast, she still can't make it to time with time to spare. I see. Alright, I'll wait here. Thanks for the food. There's still some left. Sorry, but I can't eat this much so early in the morning. You're joking, right? I only gave you a little bit. Even people in sports clubs don't eat a huge bowl of Neapolitan pasta in the morning. Oh, yeah, I guess. Kaneko ate the whole thing again this morning, though. Well, you know, she has an appetite. And a very high metabolism, apparently. How's the taste? It was tasty. Really? Yeah, really. But there was a lot of it, so I got tired of eating it halfway through. With good food, it tastes good no matter how much you eat. You've always had an unrefined palate, haven't you? An unrefined palate? The shock hit me like a bolt of lightning. I hung my head in dismay. I like how they use the... I don't know, I really like it. It gives it just so much more dynamic. Why are you so shocked? The truth is... Ageha, you revealed the reason why. Since yesterday, the boarders hadn't been eating my cooking properly. I thought I'd ask her opinion, which is why I made Ageha some food and got her to eat it. It was made from the leftover ingredients anyway. Eating things like pork fried rice with ginger or Neapolitan pasta in the morning, it's unlikely that the girls would ever accept that kind of food. What about something more refreshing? If you're gonna make pasta, why not try tomato sauce or Japanese style? Cooking for girls is so difficult. Boy or girl, we're all human. Tasty is tasty. Yes, but eating heavy in the morning causes you to get sleepy in the afternoon. That's what I believe. Just as I was seriously troubled like this, I heard wheels squeaking and the squeaking of turning wheels coming down the hallway. First, Hat the Duck came into the dining hall, then Katori came in after him. It's the opposite to the usual. Why do I have to? Katori rubbed her sleepy eyes and started preparing Hat's food. It somehow looked as if the hungry Hat had woken her up. There, eat your fill and get nice and fat. Sooner or later, I'm going to eat you. Not understanding your word, Hat quacks happily as Katori speaks to him and eats his food. It's a duck! How cute! Huh? Katori notices that Ageha is here and instantly opens up her eyes. This is a pet duck, isn't it? I've seen one on a TV commercial. Is it yours, Katori? He just decided to live in my room, that's all. Why are you here? Katori, you've been off school for too long. I came to see how you are. Do you feel better now? The teacher or something asked you to do this, didn't they? No, they didn't, actually. Hey, shall we go to school together? Who'd want to go to school with you? Katori gave a humph and made another one of those straight faces she's good at. But if you take too much time off, you'll get behind in the lessons. I don't think it has anything to do with you. Well, that's true. You're right. I'm sorry. Who said I was taking the day off? Who said I was taking the day off today? Don't get the wrong idea. The reason I'm going isn't because you asked me to. Okay then. Alright. I'll wait for you. I never said I was going with you. I'll go by myself. Katori said that with a straight face and turned her wheelchair around. Just as she was about to leave, she stopped the wheelchair and turned around. You two... do you know each other? Huh? Yeah, we're childhood friends. What a pair of idiots. Well, you're just... She gets less cute by the day. It looks like she has even more of a bad attitude this morning. However, she did say she was going to school. She's probably going to pick up another form. After tidying up breakfast things, I left the dormitory with the Geha. On our way to school, somehow our conversation turned to Katori. Is there any reason why Katori has stopped coming to school? Yeah, I guess there is. Katori has a walking disability, right? When we joined the same class in the 2nd grade, it seemed like she wasn't really into it. Sometimes I would speak to her. That's so like a Geha, to worry about that sort of thing. If there are any people who don't really fit into the group or are left out, she won't just ignore them. In the past, that's why we started to play with Mabo, so it could have been for the same reason. But for Katori to be like that, to put it bluntly, it seems like she doesn't really want to fit in. Yeah, I can imagine that somehow. When the other girls in the class saw me with Katori like that, they'd get angry. That's when they started to object to Katori. It became a big battle of the girls in the class versus Katori. When Ageha reminded herself of what happened back then, she warily slouched forward. Ageha is cheerful and has many friends. Katori, who didn't respond to Ageha's concern about her, might have seemed as the one in the wrong by those around them. Since then, she stopped coming to school? That's right. You know, back then, Katori was amazing. She faced up to all the girls in the class and didn't back down at all. Ageha was waving her arms around like some form of, or someone from a kung fu movie, and passionately tells the story. I decided not to ask her what kind of heroic deeds took place, or for any specific details. Well, I didn't expect that. Even just by saying something in a slightly harsh way, she gets all tearful. Why did Katori come to our school? You know, she doesn't enjoy the lessons and doesn't try to make any friends. The only reason I can think of is it might be because it has full disabled access. In fact, that could be the main reason. Sheesh, I gotta do something about this. Looking at Ageha from the side, she puts her hands behind her head and starts thinking things over. I remember the withdrawal notice that I picked up last night. On the spur of the moment, I decided not to give it back and acted like I knew nothing about it. Is she really planning to drop out? It somehow felt like I had picked some heavy piece of lost property. The two of us both made trouble faces as walked. A quiet, strange commotion surrounded us. Most of the other students around us on their way to school were looking in the same direction. Over there was a tall, slender, beautiful girl walking along. Oh, it's her! It was the girl I met in the garage. Everyone was looking at her with curiosity, but it seemed she hadn't noticed that the other people were looking at her. I was looking at her in the same way as everyone else, but Ageha took the way I was looking in the wrong way. Oh-ho! As I thought, you have high standards. Get here, you dork. That girl is really famous in our school. The super repeat student, Senior Mane Machizuki. Super repeat students? Yeah, she's repeated the same school school year several times. Is she that stupid? No, she's just absorbed. She doesn't look it, though. If I had to say one way or another, I'd say she's a genius. It's way beyond the level of her having the best scores or anything like that, rather. The teachers have nothing more to teach her, in fact. They sometimes go to learn from her, it seems. Cleverer than the teachers? Does our school really deal with such specialized fields? Despite that, she doesn't graduate and stays in school. Okay, she doesn't want to graduate early. She plans a way to drop credits and intentionally repeats the year. Originally, she was repeating the year for more times than the school rules will allow, so that's why she's the super repeat student. But it's strange to see her on the way to school in the morning. I don't know if she's a genius or not, but she definitely seems like a pretty weird person. I like her. Then, abruptly, Super Repeat student senior Amane Machizuki stopped walking and looked at the sky. Everyone else mimicked her and looked up too. A jet plane, flying through the blue sky, pulling its vapor trail along behind it. Wow. Everyone soon realized it was a plane and quickly lost interest and started walking again. However, Amane Machizuki kept on standing there, looking up at the plane and flying high in the sky. There. When people came from behind and avoided her like she was in their way, she didn't pay much attention to them either. Let's go! Sure. Alrighty. That's where we're gonna stop. Oh, stretchels. Ugh, okay. So, that'll be it for now. Until next time. Peace out, y'all.